What's up all my crazy YouTubers, and welcome to another gameplay and commentary from me, NarkedDominator. No. And I've got so much crap on my table. But anyway, this is a game of Slums, me being a sniping bitch that I am. So anyway, there's been a lot has been happening. I mean, we had the revolutionary revolution. I keep saying resolution when I mean revolution. So, yeah. I don't know, it's just stuck in my head. But anyway, what has been happening? So we had the new DLC, which has been cool. I haven't had much chance to play it, and I'll explain why. And, I mean, I jumped on today, had a few games, but, you know, yeah, I'll explain it. I will explain it all. But, anyway, yeah, I mean, a lot's been happening. I've been out of the game for the weekend. I went away because of a few issues. So what happened? Thursday, I finally snapped. I lost the plot. I went absolutely crazy, and I took it out on the wrong person. I took it out on my boss, so I got fired. I walked in there to have a nice conversation, and then something triggered, and then I just lost it. I just absolutely lost it, and because of that, I am now unemployed. So I decided I need to get away for the weekend, so went away for the weekend, and, you know, got my shit sorted, started figuring out what's important in my life, and what I need, and where I want to go, and so I came to the decision that I'll try to get into the Navy, so start singing in your Navy songs and stuff like that. So I decided I wanted to get on there, but before I can actually sign up, I need to take care of a few problems that I've been having, and them being anxiety and depression and a whole heap of other things that are going in my head. So, you know, I sat down today, went to see my local doctor, and you know, I got some lovely new drugs that I'm supposed to take, and, you know, try to see if I can balance out issues in my life. So, yeah, it's something new, and I've never done it before. I've been battling a bit of depression for the past 3-4 years now, and I think anxiety is pretty much you know, I've edged it on a little bit because of the whole feeling unknown where I'm going to go and that. So, yeah, I went to go see my GP. I told him how I was feeling, and, yeah, he's said, well, we'll see how you feel in a month. And, yeah, I thought I'd get that shit sorted and, you know, locked out and get that done. And then I went back and saw my boss and said, hey man, I was a bit of a dick. I kind of lost the plot, and I need money. I want a job. I want to keep earning money until, you know, I figure out what I want to do with my life. And the funny thing is, I came up with like a idea, and I'll talk about it. And I think in life there are 3 types of people. You got your dumb people. You've got your super intelligent people, and then you've got your you know, mid people. And I figured out that I'm probably one of those mid people, and the reason why is because as an intelligent person, you know where you want to go, you know what you're gonna do, and you know you can sit down, do university, and do all these kind of things. And a dumb person, you know, just gets out of high school, you know, he does his trade, or I'm not saying trade people are dumbasses or anything like that, but, you know, they're content in what they do, and they're, you know, no matter what situation they're in, they can just go, well, you know, it's, you know, I'm doing the best I can, or, you know, I'm doing really well. And I'm not going to say trade people, I mean, you know, a lot of other people, and they're happy what they're doing, and that's perfectly fine. But then you've got the people like me, that are like mid-intelligent. You know, we completed high school, maybe did a year or a couple of subjects at college or university, and then just figured that, you know, this game ain't quite right. Like, you know, we work low-end jobs or something, that description. You know, like we might stack shelves for a while or do something like that, but you know, we're never happy with what we're doing in our life. Like there's a lot more that we see ourselves doing, but when we start doing those things, we're like, well, fuck this shit. What am I doing this for? You know, it's not getting me anywhere, and I think that's how I see most of my time at the moment, is like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? I'm not happy with where I'm going or what I'm doing. I need to do something else. So I thought, well, that's probably something true, because I see a lot of semi-intelligent people in my life. Like, they're smart, they're switched on, they know what they can do, they know their abilities and all that, and yet they never be able to seem to be able to settle down or know what they really want to do. They're irrational. They think, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to be this, I can do this, and then they think so much of themselves, but they can never really settle down. So I think in my terms, I'd rather be a dumb person, because, you know, you're just happy with what you are, where on the other scale, like, intelligent person, they can sit down, they can focus, they can be whatever they want to be, because, you know, they've figured out shit that a long time ago. Like, when they were fetus, they said, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be a pharmacist, I'm going to be an accountant. And do I feel jealous of these people? Probably. I probably do. So that's probably got me thinking, is, I think, in the past couple of months, what I want to be and where I want to go. And maybe I just need a bit more discipline in my life, so I thought, well, maybe I'll just join the Navy for a bit and, you know, maybe get a trade, or, you know, learn how to fire a cruise missile off a ship or something. So yeah, that's what I was thinking. So there you go. So go down 15th, I go out and see if I can see what jobs I can do a little test or something, and see what they say. So that's something new and something I'm looking forward to. So next thing I probably want to talk about, because this is a long gameplay, jeez, I can't remember this one, but yeah. So next thing I wanted to talk about the whole depression and thing that I'm going through. And, you know, I'm actually lucky in a way. Like, I finally had enough of it, and said, you know what, I want to make myself feel better so I can achieve better and do things. So you know, instead of just taking medication as well, I'm going out there. I'm going to stop playing video games as much. You know, go to the gym, socialize, do a whole heap of things. If I can, maybe find myself a little girly or something like that. But it was something that my GP said. He said, you know, if more people such as yourself came forward, there wouldn't be suicide in the world. But, you know, there's a lot of people commit suicide and things like that because they feel alone. They don't, you know, they don't know about how they can get help and things like that. And I've spoken to a GP before about it, and, you know, I've trialed antidepressants before, and they worked. And I said, well, you know what, I feel better, so I'll see if how I go without them. And I never had to use them again. But I guess a lot of things were happening back then, like you know, had friends, I had a girlfriend and stuff like that. So, you know, I wasn't feeling alone. But where here I'm in a town where I've got no friends, no nothing. I live with my father, who sometimes thinks I can achieve a lot more than I'm capable of, and I'm like, well, can't you just be... He's not happy with what I do, or doesn't understand what I do and things like that. So that's a frustrating fact, and, you know, it's a reality of life. Like, I guess our parents want the best of our things, and it's really hard to talk to someone that's like family or something like that, because they go, oh, knock it off, and they just don't quite understand it, I guess, because, you know, every time I talk to it about you know, about me feeling depressed or sad, you know, it's either grow up, or, you know, stop stop playing video games and things like that. I'm like, well, I don't play video games because I'm depressed. I do it because I want to have a bit of fun. I want to laugh. Things like that. So I guess I don't know. He's scared of new technology or something like that. But I thought something a little bit interesting the other day. Oh, what am I doing here? I go AFK or something. What the hell? Oh, I must go AFK or something for a bit. But yeah, it's hard to talk to people, and you just don't feel like going out to talk to people and that. So, and I know Australia does this, but it's or Beyond Blue, whatever the company or the institution or organization do. They do this thing called, it's like a campaign, Are You Okay? Where you just ask a random person how they're feeling, how you going. And I thought that would be interesting to see maybe us as a gaming community or whatever come out and see how people feel. And because as gamers, I know we like to be isolated, because this is our world, and we hate the modern age world, we hate people kind of thing, or we just don't feel comfortable talking to other people. So we're alone, isolated, which is fine to a certain degree, I guess. I think I'd rather have a few close friends rather than having none, and still get fucked around by that. But it's all social activity, and social media today probably ruins it all. So Facebook and Twitter and shit like that. Like, I mean, it's cool and all to share photos and that, but to replace formal means of talking face to face or calling someone on the phone, it just doesn't compare to reading a text. And I think that truly sucks about today's society. So I'd like to reinitiate the Are You Okay movement, and go out, talk to someone at your school, see them sitting alone, go up to them, are you okay? If they're fine, then so be it. But just sit down, talk to them, see how they're going. High school's stressful, they might need someone to have a talk to, or be accepted or something like that. I don't know, like, because I don't know how you would go about talking to someone, or because I'm not the right person. I'm not social, and I mean, I can go out of my way and be polite and say hello to people or go out, but people are real assholes sometimes, and I guess that's why you need someone to be just on a neutral level, and just a complete stranger, walk up to them and say, hey, how are you? And school's tough because everyone knows each other, or has some sort of involvement, and you go to a class or something, or you do something with them, or you're actually friends, or you hate each other, or he picks on you, or whatever. So yeah, if it's someone even a year below or a year above you, and you see them sitting alone, or even at work at a lunch table, or that, say how you going, or hey, or let's how are you going in life, how's life treating you, and things like that. So yeah, I think if we all did that in the world, we wouldn't have this problem of people wanting to commit suicide. I mean, there are a lot more reasons for it, but you can start somewhere in your life and go, well, let's try to be polite to people, and say hello, and how are you, and how things going, how the wife and kids, or that. So I guess it would be a start, and I'm just grateful that I can appreciate my surroundings enough to actually help myself, where others in the means just can't. So we'd be a better world if we can all reach out and say hello. So guys, I hope you understand where I'm coming from, and I look forward to bringing you more videos in the future. Peace.